and didn't hear the intro, you're not getting it again. Alright, blue team now. Dacey going to clear it out of the corner here. No, he's going to stop it and go circles around it. Now he's going to backflip, confuse Midi completely. That was very confusing. Midi's now taking the orange team. Are they sure they're on the right teams? Because they seem to be working for each other. Not sure what's going on there. Grassy with a good centering ball, but Dacey with a nice clear. Straight down to Midi, who's going to have a long shot. He's going to get a second touch off it off the wall. Picks it off Blade. That's a nice clearance from Blade, but Midi read it well. Grassy now puts the centering ball in, but it's cleared by Dacey almost. No, Midi's going to put that in easily.
What shot.
Very nice work by him early on.
I noticed a lot of players are really hugging that wall just next to the goal there. I just can't say I'm familiar with some of these high-end tactics, but maybe that's the new meta, hug the wall.
Maybe. I'm definitely not familiar with it because I suck at this game. But Grassy with an excellent kickoff. That needs a save. Blade gets one in eventually. Epic save in the end because he nearly missed it. Grassy with an excellent pass. Midi's going to nearly finish it. Dacey gets enough of it to clear it away. Dacey with a shot of his own. Orange team, no one home. That's a lovely play from Dacey to answer the call back to 1-all. Whiz.
It's really interesting. I'm just trying to get my head around 2v2. Like, I play it a lot. Like, 2v2 is my favourite thing, but we always cast 3v3s, so it's just different to get used to and just watch from a spectating point of view. It's a much different style of play.
Absolutely right. There's fewer people to worry about on the field. Relies on some good action. Blade now with a high aerial to clear that ball into the corner. Now he's turned around. He's got the good proper clearance now into halfway. He's going to pick up the big boost and continue the drive. Grassy's chasing. Midi's going to get the stop off the back wall. Now, is he going to clear it or is he going to dribble? He's going to miss it completely. But he picks off Dacey on the way, so it's not all bad. Luckily for him, Blade now gets the touch, dribbles.
Lovely
Dacey
shot.
misses the
no.
shot. Wow, that's a big mistake from blue team. It was an open goal. They beat the defender.
Yeah, I think Blade was hoping for the pass there. You just assumed Dacey would clean it up, but he didn't in the end.
That's good clean up from Grassy. She picked that off nicely after putting it into Dacey. It's a good return by her because she nearly gave them a goal 3 seconds ago.
Dacey with the stop, just sets it up for Grassy. Grassy chips over the top and Dacey almost gets to it.
He got a piece of it, but
bloody good effort.
It was going in nonetheless. So, good return for the orange team. 2-1 now. 1 minute 30 played, 3:30 remaining. Midi wins the kickoff, beats both boot players. Dacey's turned around fast, though, picks up the big boost and almost centres it. Yeah, almost centres it for Midi. That was a big mistake. Oh, and that's over Grassy, who makes a big mistake. There's been a few unforced errors here. Unnecessary errors from both teams.
Both teams, sometimes they're just swinging left of it, swinging right of it. That was good aerial, good little stop, but Blade was facing the wrong way to get on top of it.
Now, Midi puts a very fine cut in there to get that going straight. That had every right to go into the corner. He still puts a nice shot on it. Blue team now back in defence. Dacey's going to bring it up, but Midi stops it immediately. Has an almost good shot, but it's high and wide. Grassy now returns it, but that should be cleared by Blue. No, there's another mistake. But Midi was playing the man, not the ball, and well out of position. Lucky there for the blue team. Orange could have capitalised with.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think they thought the turnaround was going to happen, and it's right to assume that way. So they headed back to defence, and no harm done, really.
No, really no harm done. Now Dacey gets a good tap off the wall, gets the save for it. Might have been dribbling in, but he makes sure it goes across the field. Again, a dangerous tactic, but orange team back well in defence. Grassy gets a piece of it. That's a good block there from Dacey. That's a big mistake there from Midi. There should be easy money by Blade. We'll watch this. I'm going to actually watch this from Midi's point of view because this is...
a Grasshopper Dacey who just caught Grasshopper's clearance and pushed it right back into the corner. Bid Midi just panicked and tried to get to it, but
awkward angle off the slope. I'll give him some credit for trying at least because very difficult spot to be at. Bit of panic going on. Alright, Midi wins this big kickoff now. 2-all. So blue team equalised, which is nice to see. Good final so far. It's been very aggressive. Both teams had their chances and had their mistakes as well. Oh, jeez, this is confusing, this poor cameraman. Blue team drive the clearance. Orange puts it straight back and it goes right through the camera now. Blade with a nice touch down to the orange half, but Grassy going to get the clearance into the corner. How do you see this going, Wiz? Can you pick this? Because I sure as heck can't.
I'm not really sure. I mean, I was expecting a hell of a lot more aerials and some really high-end play from these guys, but they're all just sort of, swinging and missing. It's a bit unusual, Yeah. We'd expect more from these guys.
Yeah, there's been a higher than normal unforced error rate, that's for certain. But in saying that, we were talking before about normally streaming threes. We do 3v3s are by far and away the more common tournament that we run here at Gameroos. So to see these guys play twos, it is a different ball game. You don't have that defender. That's a great shot from Grassy. Almost out of nothing. Blue team could have cleared that, Wiz.
Yeah, that's. I'm just thinking as Grassy got that in that we don't often see her up in attack getting goals, but in 2v2 you have to. There's
Exactly
no
right.
other option. You just have to leave your goal open if you want to get anything in. So
Very, very, very true. So it is a different game plan. You don't have that safety net of a third player being back in defence, as you said,
ooh,
Grassy
nice
would
little
normally
touch,
be.
Daisu.
Good, good. Ooh, Midi nearly gets a touch. Puts Blade off, though. Playing the man, not the ball. Daisu finally gets the clearance, but it's not convincing. Gets a save. Picks up Saviour there for his third save. Now Grassy's going to try to pinch off the wall. Oh, that was nearly a mistake by Blade. He could have put that into his own goal, but he gets the good clearance in the end. Goes past Grassy now. Going to try the dribbles. Will get one dribble, but he didn't get over Midi. This is good play by the blue team, putting a lot of pressure on, but Orange up to the task in defence. That's dangerous. Midi needs a big, big clearance there. He's going to get the double aerial. That is a nice play there by Midi. Bit of skill there. Goes up, slams straight into the wall. So coming back to human like we know he can be. Blade now with a good centering ball off the back wall. Midi's going to come out and get a touch. He needed to get a piece of that. That was dangerous. Daisu now gets the block on Midi's return attack. 30 seconds remaining. Grassy's going to have a shot. Oh, she's just off the post. That should have been a double touch, but she's missed it completely. I hope you're still with us, Wiz. I haven't given you a chance to talk in a minute or so.
Oh, that's good, mate. I was just going to say it's worth mentioning. Oh, as Daisu just puts it away and levels the scores.
Big miss from
That's
Midi there.
9 shots to the Orange team to what was 4 at the time I started my comment, but now 5. So, Orange having a lot more shots at goal, but Blue are getting away with the saves. So Blue's defence is just a step above Orange at the moment.
Absolutely. To have that many shots, like double the team's shots, well, that's a good play off the wall from Grassy.
Oh.
That could have been in. That should have been in for this type of play. She gets the block in there to keep it in the blue half. So the Orange team will get the last chance. No, they won't, will they? Oh, the blue team unlucky to not put that straight. Blade's now going to get a centering ball. He's put it in.
1
That is
second left.
unbelievable shot there from Blade out of the corner. Let's watch this from his point of
Just
view.
chips it up. I'm not sure if he was, going straight for the shot. He knew he could get that in nice and quick and just makes it in time.
Midi's called it early. He's calling great round. 1 second off the kickoff. He needs a miracle here. Grassy's just going to put it into the ground, and that's the end of it. Well, blue team stealing victory from the jaws of defeat. End up with 6 shots in the end to Orange team's 9. But you're right, defence was solid as a rock. 5 saves to 1. Wow, great stuff, Wiz. How'd you see that going?
Oh, it's a pretty even match. Like you said, it was hard to call. So I just look at the scoreboard there, and I think Orange are really peppering the shots, but Blue, the saves are there. So I think Blue's defence is better, and that's what's winning it.
I think interesting to note too, of the 4 goals that the blue team scored, only 1 assist out of all of them. So there's a lot of individual efforts actually through there. Whereas, Orange team is similar, only 1 assist from their 3 goals. So there's a lot of individual goals, which suggests to me more counter-attack goals than there are set-up goals, playmaking goals. So, yeah, interesting to see. It is a very even match, as you said. Hopefully these 2 teams can put on an excellent show. We're already up here, Wiz, and go into this second game. Blue team coming with the lead now. Orange team on tilt. Very good game. Very good game. Good to watch. Good players. Let's see what they can produce for this second game.
Yeah, I've noticed as well that, in the 3v3s, we often see one standout player. The striker is normally, way out in front with the scores and the goals. But in 2v2, you've really got to work the teamwork and everyone gets a fair share.
Absolutely right. It has to be a fair team or it's just not going to work at all. One person cannot carry a 2v2 team. So, that's a big mistake. And they're going to cost big time. Blade's going to put that away nice and easy. Big mistake. Grassy criticising her own play there with a few comments. Big miss by her. Blade in a good position. Hey, what do we say all the time, mate? Luck favours the prepared. Grassy's still chatting it up about what an excellent save that was.
Yeah, she's taken ownership of that stuff up, that's for sure.
Well, couldn't really give it to anybody else. Midi with a good stop there in the end. Blade's going to come in with a shot, but that's not his usual accuracy. Nope, they need communication. Grassy's missed that. That's unfortunate for her. Now Daisu brings it all the way back down to the orange half. Midi goes for it, then thinks it again. Good centering ball. No, it's too shallow. Didn't get quite to Daisu. Now Midi gets the clear. What do the orange team got to do to get back to this, Wiz? I don't know what they can do.
They just got to keep up with the attack. Or Midi's going to get this in. Yeah.
That was an excellent.
Good positioning, Midi. Good positioning.
Good clean up. Grassy with a big clearance out of her own goal square.
Yeah, I'd
Almost
say that's
going into its
Grassy's
own
signature mover.
as you said, she's normally in defence, so that big clearance is her bread and butter for sure. Well, it's a good levelling goal. 4 minutes 18 remaining, 1-1. Blade puts that into the wall, winning the kick-off, but Mitty just stops it and then retreats, so playing very defensively this Orange team so far. Probably tentative and making
definitely more
mistakes.
defensively than last match, but oh, good save by Mitty there.
Excellent aerial
Epic save.
there. Yeah, he continues.
Oh,
What a
open
save.
goal, no one's home.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I tell a lie, Blade was there.
Blade was there after a demolition, so which means Mitty should be back here because I think he just got demolished. Oh, big miss there. Grassy tries the double aerial. Mitty gets a touch of it, but it's not convincing. Now Daisu with a good aerial there to keep that competitive. He misses the return though. That's unfortunate. Blade could have had a better piece of that, I think, but he was waiting on his teammate to have the shot. Now Grassy comes across field. Very aggressive here from the Orange team. Oh, she almost... Yeah, Grassy's pissed off now. She's going for demolitions instead of freaking hitting the ball. I know all about that. Oh, good save in the end. That actually came off Daisu's car. Blade now waiting patiently. That's a big mistake by him. Mitty's now going to get the next touch. That's straight towards the blue goal. Daisu, aware of it, goes straight back. Now Mitty puts it straight back in. Blade now gets the stop. Mitty putting in 2 very good shots from distance. But
Yeah, Mitty's 2v1 at the moment. Grassy's just been sitting in goal, so he's going to have a hard time getting anything in.
now we've got all 4 cars under the same ball. Grassy gets a touch there, luckily, because blue team had the strike. That's a good centering ball. It's going to come down in front of goals. Dace is going to get a touch. No, he's not. Misses the aerial. Puts off the Orange team. Now everyone's
Blade
missed.
misses as well.
Where are
Very
they?
surprising.
Daisu finishes after the miffed first turn. Everything was out of momentum after that first miss there, I think was.
Daisu miss, Blade miss, Grasshopper miss.
Mitty missed. Everyone was
And
there.
after that, it just favoured whoever was in the right place, whoever fell on the ground in the right spot.
Whoever fell on the ground first, which was Daisu, he had more time to get back around and put that away, and that's exactly what he did. Blade Mitty meet in the middle, still stays in the middle. Blade goes for the big boost. Now Grassy misses the aerial. She's not having a good game at all. I'm not sure if she's lost a bit of confidence or just a bit of concentration, but yeah, not having a good game at all. Daisu and Blade, that's a good team effort goal. This will go on the highlight reel.
Yeah, check this one out.
Up off the
Daisu
wall.
up off the wall. They both go for it. Maybe a bit of miscommunication even, but Daisu didn't quite make it, and Blade was there to mop up the spoils.
Big Mitty probably went for that a bit too late. He was caught underneath it, which gave Daisu the first touch, which you cannot do. Big Mitty now miscommunicating. This blue team are running away with this. Daisu picks it up out of
That's
the
it,
middle of the
icing on the
field.
cake. I think Orange have almost given up here.
Almost. They've seemed to have shut down. No communication whatsoever. What a save. Grassy's seems like she's criticising herself again. I don't think there was any problem with the save. Nobody was contesting the kickoff, I think, was the bigger problem. Alright, we're 1 second off halfway. Half time, I should say. 4-1 to this blue team. This is an absolute shellacking so far. Orange team need to get their composure back together because they are 1 game down as it is. This will be the end of the final if they can't come back. Daisu centres it nicely for the Orange team. Luckily for the Orange
Blade
team.
almost put in his own goal there.
So, not sure if that's a miscommunication
Oh, where's Mitty?
or
That was
scrambling.
perfect cross.
That was an excellent setup. He should be apologising for that. But blue team take it away now. Daisu off the wall. Blade continues down the right. He's going to go to the corner. No, he's going to win with
Ooh,
dribbles.
good juke.
Is that going to
Daisu
get
can just
underneath?
get in the air here.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a big mistake. Oh, Grassy needed to hit that straight. That had to be going towards the blue goal. Mitty now gets
That was a
miffed
fairy
aerial.
tale play from Blue, but it
Absolutely
just didn't
right.
work out.
That's a good centering ball. Daisu out of position. No. Gets us. I'd like to know what that is called. Backwards aerial. Goes up. Looks like he's doing a dive off a high board. That was very nice. Blade now going
Blade
straight.
muscles his own teammate out. He
Absolutely.
says, "No, I've got this, mate."
Blue team keep it down on the orange wall. Now Blade's going to get the centering ball. It's too high. It's over Daisu, who goes up and touches it, but it's just going to come down for orange team. Grassy's not going to get a piece of it. Oh, that's a good... Mitty should put this away. Get down, he says. Crossbar challenge. Daisu up to meet it. Big
Mitty,
Mitty puts it off the wall
Grassy.
too. Grassy
Oh.
now puts it into the corners. Probably
Just
out of
wanted to shout any
position.
boost in the tank then.
No. It was a bit over her head, bit like Blue's first cross. That's a good centering ball, and Blade's miffed it too. Mitty was... it'd be a hard task to ask him to be in position for that. Now
You know what
Blade's-
they need in spectator mode? They need like a little health bar above the cars. That's the boost level. That'd be really handy.
That'd be useful. There you go. Talk to the admins. This should be put away. No, Daisu missed that shot. Probably a bit too hard in the end. Gracie, does she end up bumping Blade? I'm not too
no.
sure. Now, what's going on here? I'm not sure if that's miscommunication or if that's just forfeit, but that's uncharacteristic from Gracie. Now she's cleared it away. Much better. Trying
Going
to blow
for
up
the demolition.
Daisu. Yeah, I think
He's
she's
just too quick.
conceded this game as lost. Now it's a good centering ball by Mitty. That's a good touch by Blade, good clear by Daisu. So blue team just working very, very well together this whole game. They've kept their concentration. Oop.
Oh,
Oh, Grassy gets the demolition on herself. She gets demolished, I should say. Blue team again, coming away from their goals. Time's just run away from him here. Inside the last 10 seconds, blue team will have another shot. Big Middy's not going to get back in time. Good game indeed. It was that Daisu in the end. Yeah.
but here's a hypothetical way for. If two cars boost at each other directly head on, who gets the destruction?
My understanding is it's the bigger car. But
The bigger car?
I believe, well, there's cars here that have bigger hitboxes than other cars. Not so much
We
heavier
need
or
some
anything
scientific tests on this one.
you'd have to be talking to Snake Boy about that. That's not my field of expertise, mate. All I do is talk. Nice finish there by Blade. Adds insult to injury. I'm not sure if Middy even went up for a genuine save there. Let's have a look.
Nah.
I think he flipped the wrong way. Not to be. Blade there finished it. It was over a long time ago, I think. Blue team just absolutely dominant in that second game. 11 shots to 3. Just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I think we'll put it down to Orange's apathy there. They just gave up halfway, so...
Does look like it, which is a bit disappointing. I don't want to say they've quit on it, but there was a few unforced errors there that made life very difficult from the beginning. And probably just lost a bit of concentration more than anything else. We're going to bring our two winners up here.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Dace was there. Congratulations, guys. Good win.
Thanks, guys.
What was the game plan going in there? Did you have anything in mind? Was he running anything? Did you change anything through the tournament? What was going on?
Oh, not really. We kind of do well together anyway, and I think it's always a good competition plan with your teammates. Like, we all did well. It's just we got a little bit of the upper hand, I think, and that's all.
Yeah, absolutely right. Did you think they could improve on anything? You think they were doing anything wrong, especially in that second game?
They don't play too well. They don't play together too often, so I guess Daiso and I had that advantage. And we've had this exact matchup before in a tournament, and it's just that Daiso and I play a lot together.
Yeah.
That's the advantage we have.
Okay, fantastic. Daiso, how do you think it went, man?
I think we were pretty lucky. I have a feeling there was chances we could have cracked really easily, but we kind of pulled through, luckily enough.
Yeah, no, it
We
was
kept our composure. We were able to just kind of glide through. Like, hey, it doesn't matter if we're behind. Doesn't matter if we're ahead. Let's just play.
No, that second game was whitewash in the end. Six goals to 1, I believe it is. Do you think? I don't know how to describe it politely. Do you think concentration probably got the better of the opponents, or do you think maybe it was a bit of luck? How do you think it all went down?
It was a bit of luck. We got a really good lead, and they realized that it would have been really hard for them to pull it back, and we just kept our upper hand.
Hey,
over them.
wake
There's
up.
really nothing they could do, other than maybe sneak in a few goals, but
No,
it's pretty hard to do. I mean, some
It
of the
is.
stuff that Grassy was doing was really insane. Maybe his follow-ups were scary. Like, it got to the point where I was like basically intentionally demoing him.
There was moments
Yeah.
of brilliance. There was definitely moments of brilliance from. Sorry, Blade.
Early game was scary. Like, quite honest, it was all in our half, and I was a bit freaking out, especially when they got those early goals. I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, no.
They're doing pretty well.
No, guys, well, you held in there. You played very, very well together. Your teamwork was exceptional. There was one goal there where you both hit aerials into the same goal, so that was a fantastic shot. That might go into the top 10 submissions. It was a fantastic team goal. Well done, boys. I'll send you back down.
Thanks, heaps, mate.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Well, that's going to be about it. I'm going to have to wrap it up on my own. Our good friend Pinball Wizard has abandoned us. I'm sure it's very, very important, whatever he's up to. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. That's our stream for tonight. We do all this through our TeamSpeak server. The address is up the top left hand side of your screen there, ts.gameroos.com. Jump on, get involved. We run these tournaments basically every night of the week now. It's usually community chosen, so community votes on what they'd like to play on any given night, except for Thursdays, which is a pre-made tournament. It's an organised tournament that we run every Thursday night. But any time of the week, anytime, day or night, hop on. You'll usually find some people in here. We're all good people. We like to have a chat to play other games as well, not just Rocket League, but obviously this is the big one we do at the moment, so get involved. It all happens on that TeamSpeak server. If you want to know anything more about what we do in terms of Rocket League and our competitions and any giveaways, the Facebook page, facebook.com/Gameroos. It's all going to be up there. I'm going to post a little thing about tonight's results in a moment. So again, a good place to like, and share to get all the details about what we do here, get some cool pictures, and any upcoming competitions that we're going to be running, giveaways, whatnot. We just finished up a giveaway week before last, I think, so there'll be one coming very soon, I'm certain of it. Our admins are very, very keen to give away stuff, so that's all you got to do. Don't have to do too much, just get involved. Thank you very much for watching if you were, and to everyone, keep playing Rocket League, keep watching, and safe driving. Cheers.